Okay, I'm Colonel Cliff Serene from the Men in Black, and somebody was asking, what is the negative alien agenda or NAA? Okay, the negative alien agenda is primarily what are known as reptilians, and it can include gray aliens who are generally considered to be. mm, Made of biological material, but not really fully biological. More like robots that have biological bodies. Okay, so have I dealt? Oh, yes, I have dealt with um, um, this stuff. Yes. And so, is it true? Oh, yes, it's true. And I know this is a comedy channel that we do, and most people laugh, but yes, there are demonic entities, and they're, someone says frightening. Mm, hmm. Someone wants to go, yeah. Well, what do you mean by frightening? Are some humans more frightening than reptilians? Are some humans more evil than reptilians? Is every reptilian an evil entity, and is every gray an evil entity? Well, best answer is yes. I didn't answer your question. It's true. There are not too many evil reptilians left. But at one time, there were lots of evil reptilians. What about the Greys? At one time, well, at present time, not too many evil Greys. Because we have had a long battle. No, not really a battle. It's been a ascension. Yes, we've had a great ascension among reptilians. A great number of them have let go of what we call evil, and they have ascended to higher consciousness where they are no longer dangerous and they're actually very wonderful beings. So, what are we doing about the last little bit of, well, what are we doing about the last little bit of human evil? We still have, actually, on our planet, we have more evil that's as a result of human ego than we have from negative aliens from somewhere else. So, congratulations, because it wasn't that long ago that we had commentators like the late Stuart Wilde who said that there were billions of demonic entities on planet Earth. And no, not so much anymore, but we have still entrenched humans. And these humans you wouldn't consider demonic, but they are enslaved to the old demonic mm, organizations. And that is sort of, is it the, yes, the root of most evil on the planet is old organizations and the way that we do things on the planet. Examples, everything to do with capitalism, anything with an ism on the end is basically up very suspect, very suspect. Yes, many religions have got hatred ingrained in them, and they have got control using fear. You know, if people say to you, "Oh, the fear of God," um, well, if your God is something that is like a old style reptilian, that you're shaking in your boots because it's got superpowers and it's really scary. Well, that's not really um, anything that we would say you should be part of a religion to celebrate fearful entities. So, and there's plenty of examples of human religions that are about killing others that aren't of your religion. So these are horrible things, and they're still apparently around. So, what does it mean? Well, we have to be looking to change. And the problem is that so many people are employed by these kind of organizations. They don't consider their employers to be, um, well, they are. They are highly toxic things that definitely are soul destroying to humans. So, I just wanted to basically talk about the negative aliens and say, should you? No, don't really worry about negative aliens and all kinds of scary Halloween stories that people talk about. Oh, if you die, they're going to capture you after you exit your body, and all kinds of stories. Is it true? No, no. What's true? Mostly, you are going to be underwhelmed because most of the humans who have died are not going to be too hard to find. As we ascend as a group to higher consciousness, lo and behold, we're going to find out that those humans that died are still actually around, but they're kind of veiled from us. And the reason for it is history, not so much. It's mostly to do with our level of, someone says interest. It's very difficult to try and put it all into words because it's, just know that the ones who have passed on, I mean, are some of them reincarnated as human? Could be. Are some of them living in other dimensions? Could be. In other words, I'm not going to tell you that there's too many stories from things like psychics and people who've had dreams and had, there's just too many stories and they don't all agree. So the best answer is whatever they were as people um, exist today. And maybe they've gone off on different directions because our universe is fabulously wealthy in opportunities for beings to go from one planet to another and from one form to another to have different experiences. So I'm sorry I can't give you, like, everyone does this or everyone does that. The stories that we get from people who have died on the operating table and come back to life, they're not always the same, but they're very interesting. So, should you worry about negative aliens? No, don't worry about anything. Mostly, what I tell everyone is you be you. And if it doesn't feel good for you, then follow your intuition rather than looking to someone else to be, you know, your own personal Jesus. In other words, don't look to anyone outside of you, not even Buddha or Jesus. You gotta listen to your own intuition. And if you're not sure what your intuition is, then you're gonna need to start doing confidence building measures in your own intuition. Some people say, well, I tried intuition and, it didn't work out too good. That's part of learning your intuition, is learning how to discern what is your intuition and what is maybe someone brainwashing you or using some sales pitch to get you to do something that you don't really want to do. But there's only one way you're going to get confidence in your intuition, and that's to start trying it out. And it's just like a little baby learning how to walk, you know, a little baby learning how to walk, they might take a few steps and fall down. It's the same with your intuition. But I highly recommend, I can't think of anything more important for people today than to work on trusting your intuition. And if you fall down, remember the little child. They get up again. They get up again. They try it again, try it again, try it again. And that's the way that you develop your intuition. Is you got to use it. You got to trust it. And if it goes against your rational mind, you got to trust your intuition, because our rational minds are the ones that are still holding us to jobs in industries of capitalism, which are designed for profit, money profit, rather than serving other beings. That's your update. I'm Colonel Cliff Serene.